No, I think mm, we saw the game. We analyzed the other team, and we work during the last 2 or 3 weeks after Orlando, as we try always, given the 100%. But I don't feel pressure to win or something else because we know what we are doing. We know in the moment we are. Uh, we know the pleasure we have. To this year will be very difficult to analyze everything. Now, to be easy to me to analyze when you won a derby, first time in life here in this stadium, Galaxy beat LFC. But we need to say the truth. This year is difficult. It's not easy. We play now Wednesday and Saturday again, and we need to try to get good result. And we need to keep working as we come in.
We have the next question for Damian Calhoun. Damian, your line's unmuted.
Guillermo, can you speak to the performance of Nick Dupuy and Daniel Steres at center back today?
We were last week about the defenders, about how we need to defend with playing against Vela, Rodriguez, and Rossi. We know we need to be strong in the one-on-one, but even we need to keep working all together in the same line because when Rolfo Insua is going wide with Rodriguez or Vela or Rossi, someone had to cover his back, and the other central back had to cover the back, and the other right or left back, depending where it's coming, had to cover too. And we were really good in the last line, even with the midfield line. We worked together. Like today was a wonderful game because we had 2 goals. They don't have any chance, and we could to get the third goal.
Next question is for Larry Morgan.
Thanks, Vicky. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
What are you most proud of today in this performance? What were you most
I can hear you. I cannot hear you.
He's saying, is there someone that you're proud of in today's performance?
What were you most proud of?
What were you most proud of?
Yeah, I'm very proud about the players. Even we put on the pitch, not for the age, because they deserve to play, but a lot of players with not a lot of experience, as Araujo, Nick Dupuy, Efrain in the second half. I am very happy for them. But I am very proud for the team because fight, and everyone knows we coming from Orlando where we lost 6-2 with them. But I say that a lot of times. We lost 6-2, but in the minute 70 in the game in Orlando, we played much better than them. You analyze just the soccer things, not the result. If you check the game with Portland, Portland found the goal in the 62 minutes. But before we miss a penalty, we give the shot on the post, we miss a 1-1 with the goalie. So we lost with Poland, but we don't deserve to lose. And then I think we need to improve the result, but the way where we are playing was the correct. And today, I think the team got the result that we're looking for.
We have a next question from Scott French. Scott, your line's unmuted.
Hey, Guillermo, congratulations on the victory. You guys got experience with playing in front of no crowd when you were in Orlando. To do so in a stadium now that is a regular MLS stadium, what is it like in terms of atmosphere? Does the fake sound that they're bringing in, does that change the atmosphere at all?
I think when we went to15 support the tournament because we need to get the first is a step to come back to play. Now we are playing without crowd. It's not normal, it's not common, but we need to do that and to be professional and keep the same work hard as we coming with the crowd with or in Orlando. And now we need to work very hard. If you prepare the team, not thinking about the crowd, but it's something very special for the soccer player, the people understand. But we need to work hard and we need to keep going and in the future to get the people, because I think it's the one of the things more important in the soccer is the crowd, because you play for the crowd, you play for the club, but for the fans, for Galaxy fans, we play. But it's, I think it's a little difficult to understand the scenario you are, but you know, you have to play even without crowd.
Next question is for Adam Serrano. Adam, your line's unmuted.
Guiche, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What did this win mean to you? I know that some of their behavior in the last game, you know, spelling the Galaxy with a 6 maybe upset you. You know, what did it mean for you to get this win now? And can I make a statement?
What did you think of them spelling Galaxy with a 6 going into this game?
With the
Guillermo, ellos deletraron el Galaxy francés.
no, I don't understand, but now I saw that. I think it's not really happy about. You know, I come from South America. I know in the 80s and the 70s when nothing happened with the crowd, with the people in the stadium, and this everyone was going to the stadium and was really happy. And now it's a little danger. So I think we can win or we can lose, but we need to respect always to the rival. For example, today we beat them, but we need to respect. They have a really good coach or players, or I respect the LAFC fans. So we can do nothing about. You have to celebration because you win, not because you win to someone else. I know was happy when I read that. So I hope all people will keep the behavior and celebration or win. Nothing about the rival.
Thank you. We will now move on to questions in Spanish. We have John Rojas with the first question. John, your line is unmuted.
Thank you. Guillermo, ¿me puedes escuchar? Gracias por el tiempo. Guillermo, a pesar de no tener los resultados antes y con este resultado hoy, podemos decir, ¿puede ver usted que lo que hizo Galaxy hoy fue una progresión en su fútbol? O sea, dejando de lado los resultados antes y hoy.
Hemos mejorado porque vos jugás para ganar y jugar bien. Quizá en otros partidos habíamos jugado mejor que el rival, pero habíamos perdido. Hoy jugamos, creo que un muy buen partido ante un gran rival, conseguimos el resultado y jugamos muy bien, porque no tuvimos errores defensivos y la verdad que ofensivamente fue el equipo muy bueno.
La siguiente pregunta es para Jad. Jad, adelante.
Profe, vimos a un Galaxy muy organizado y muy parecido a una parte de aquel partido de la goleada en el torneo. ¿Qué cambió para esta ocasión? Además que contaron ellos con Carlos Vela, a quien no le dieron muchos espacios.
Yo creo que el partido anterior que perdimos 6-2, hasta el minuto 70, 75 había sido muy parejo. Quizá hoy administramos muy bien la pelota, la manejamos mejor y pudimos ser punzante a la hora de hacer el gol y de generar situaciones de gol, y me parece que el equipo defensivamente jugó muy bien y no tuvo problemas.
Gracias, Jad. La siguiente pregunta es para Salvador Pérez, adelante.
Muchas gracias, Vicky. Guillermo, ¿cómo estás? Salvador Pérez saludante. Felicidades por este triunfo. Oye, Guillermo, ante la ausencia de Javier, hoy te decantas por poner al frente a un hombre como Ethan Zuback. ¿Cómo te dejó la actuación de Ethan en el partido de hoy? Hace lo que es el primer gol del partido y sobre todo, ¿cómo viste el regreso de Jonathan dos Santos a las canchas después de la lesión?
Bueno, lo de Zubak fue perfecto. Jugó 65 minutos perfecto, cumplió tácticamente y se impuso en el área. Quizá le faltó alguna jugada que le quedó antes de salir para hacer el tercer gol, pero la verdad estoy muy contento con él, muy contento porque él marcó su primer gol y le va a dar mucha tranquilidad y creo que es un jugador de los juveniles con mucho futuro. Con respecto a Jonas, entró bárbaro, manejó el partido cuando entró, empezamos a tener mucho más la pelota, que era la idea, se siente bien y el miércoles seguramente va a empezar.
Tenemos una última pregunta en español para Giovanni García. Giovanni, adelante.
Hola, Guillermo. Felicidades en ganando tu primera victoria. ¿Qué le dijiste al equipo al medio tiempo? Porque vimos esta película. Ustedes estaban ganando contra el LAFC en Orlando y esta vez ustedes jugaron una segunda meta más mejor. ¿Qué le dijiste a tus jugadores y qué es tu opinión de Araujo y Zubak, cómo jugaron ellos?
Zubak y Araujo, la verdad estoy muy contento, han rendido muy bien. En el entretiempo hablamos de que faltaban 45 minutos para seguir del mismo modo, que no había nada que cambiar del plan que traíamos y que teníamos que ejecutar durante los 90 minutos. Ni el gol a favor hoy nos debía cambiar, como si nos cambió cuando nos hicieron el cuarto gol en Orlando, que el equipo se colapsó. Y hoy la verdad que el equipo siempre, a pesar de algunos fallos erróneos del árbitro o algunas decisiones malas nuestras, el equipo siempre se mantuvo en campo y enfocado.
Bueno, una última para John Rojas. John, adelante.
Guillermo, ¿me escuchas?
Sí.
Gracias. En la previa había mencionado la posibilidad de la llegada de Johnny pronto. ¿Tiene idea cuándo va a estar? Si ya está definido, si ya recibió sus papeles y puede viajar.
De Johnny González,
Sí,
están
sí.
en eso. No tengo la confirmación del día, pero calculo que entre mañana es domingo, pero el lunes o martes hará lo que corresponda y ya estará con nosotros el lunes o martes.
Excelente, muchas gracias, Guillermo. Felicidades por la victoria.
Gracias, Vicky.
Nos vemos, gracias.
When I spoke in English, did you understand me?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yes.
You say yes, I said please.
Thank you all for joining us. We will now wait for LA Galaxy players. I'll get an update on who we'll be bringing next. But again, if you do have a question, feel free to use the hand raise function on the Zoom right corner at the bottom of the screen. If not, feel free to message me via the Zoom chat feature or via my cell phone at 310-995-8561. We will be bringing LA Galaxy forward, Ethan Zuback next. So if you do have a question for Ethan, feel free to use the raise hand function or message me directly. Thank you. Hello, everyone. We have LA Galaxy forward, Ethan Zuback. We will start off with the first question with Adam Serrano. Adam, you are unmuted.
Ethan, congratulations on your first team goal. It's been such a crazy couple weeks for you. I mean, to score a big goal in a El Tráfico match, the winning goal, you getting engaged. Just talk about these past couple weeks for you and what this means.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of good things in my life going on, especially capping it off with today. Yes, I would love to shout out my amazing fiance now. That was a great day, obviously, and it's been building up for a long time. So to Katie, I love you so much. And then just in preparation for today, the whole team has been awesome. I mean, I couldn't even say, individual names today because literally everyone on the field was just putting in so much work. So for me to get a goal, it was a product of the whole team just being amazing from every position on the field. I could go name by name. It was an awesome day, and it made it very easy for me. So I mean, I'm ecstatic to have scored the first goal in my career. But I just want to shout out my whole team too, because they made it all possible.
The next question for Damien Calhoun. Damien, go ahead.
Hey, Ethan, congrats on the goal. How big is this win for you guys? I mean, coming off the game last month in Florida, you guys lost 6-2. How big is it for you guys to get your first win against LAFC? And also, what was the attitude like after that game in Florida?
I mean, there's a lot that went into it for sure. This was obviously the first win of the season. It's amazing to do it against our rival. But I think it's just been building up for a while. I think that the mentality after Orlando was that we know that we have the right tools to do great things. And so everyone got together and really just made an effort to train even harder and to try to be a group. And that's what I think we saw out there today. Everyone was a team. The LAFC game in Orlando, I think we had to take a long, hard look in the mirror, and realize some things that we had to do as a team. And individually, I think every guy has just stepped up, and it hurt a lot in Orlando for sure. It was a tough time to go over there for that much time and to come out with not the results that we wanted. So today's win, I mean, the vibe in the locker room was amazing. I mean, we're ecstatic, and we're just hungry for more games now. It's just hopefully the start of some great things.
Next question is for Larry Morgan. Larry, go ahead.
Hey, Ethan, congratulations, great goal. Where's this kind of performance been? It's been a long time since the Galaxy played this well. Where's this kind of performance been?
Yeah, I just think that, what this team needed was a little bit of a fire under their butt. I think that the talent's here, and we have just so many good players. But we just needed something to kick us into gear, unfortunately. I mean, it's unfortunate that it had to be that way, but I would say that it's just been a long time coming, and it had to be something that needed to motivate us to do that. And I think now that we've got that first win, and now that we know what we're capable of, and we've been seeing it in practice too, it was so frustrating that we know what we can do in practice, and it just finally came out in the game. And I think everything just hit all at the right time, and we just came out hungrier than ever. And I think that this will hopefully be a trend now for the next couple of games.
Next question is for Sophie Nicolo. Sophie, your line's unmuted.
Hey there, how are you? Great goal and fantastic game for you today. Where I come from, we call that Roy of the Rovers stuff, to come from LA Galaxy 2 and then into the main team, and then to have the kind of performance you did today is just wonderful to see. Do you think that the team has a different mental attitude in that maybe MLS really is back now versus the Orlando tournament? Do you think that, based especially on the team's pedigree, MLS and winning MLS Cup?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard being over there in Orlando for sure. The mentality, and that's probably one of the hardest parts of the game is mentality, especially knowing the uncertainty of this year. There's so much going on, and we obviously didn't know how the league was going to look coming forward after that whole tournament. With a little bit more certainty, for sure, it makes us feel a little more comfortable knowing what we have ahead of us. But I do think that for future reference, we know that no matter what the circumstances are, we need to be ready for anything. Whether it be something internally, something externally, I just think we need to be ready. Was it difficult? Yes, but it was difficult for every team. So we need to be prepared for anything in the future.
Thank you, Ethan. We have time for a couple more. Giovanni Garcia, go ahead.
Hi, Ethan, can you hear me?
Yes.
So you scored your goal off a free kick. Off a set play. Is that something that you guys went into knowing that LAFC had given up goals off of set plays?
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of an emphasis on it before. We knew that we have, big bodies in the box from me, Rolf, Stairs, Depew, and we knew that, sometimes they've had lapses on set pieces. So there was definitely an emphasis on it in training. It was one of the many things that we worked on. I say that there was just a lot of preparation going into this game, and that definitely being one of them. I think this was one of the most intense weeks of training that we've ever had, and I think for good reason. So yes, we were focused on set pieces.
Adam Serrano, your line's unmuted.
Ethan, can you kind of elaborate on that? Are a lot of the guys really said they hadn't necessarily been feeling a lot of pressure. Do you think that this team has kind of felt a lot of pressure? And for you, how much do you think the Orlando tournament and this past year has kind of helped your development? You had that one play at the very end against Houston. Maybe you should have scored there. Have you been thinking about that? Did you kind of feel like, okay, well, when I get my chances, I need to put them in the back of the net?
Yeah, absolutely. To answer your first part of your question, I do think that, instantaneously playing for the Galaxy, obviously the best historically team in the league. So there's a sense of pride that you have to take in it. And I guess you can call it pressure, but it's definitely just, the pride that you have to take in fulfilling, that destiny. But I would say personally, yes, in Orlando, I thought I had a lot of good moments in that game in Orlando, but obviously in that last play, I would go back to that play a million times in my head, wishing that I had done something different. And today I just went in with the mentality that, hey, I have the ability to score goals. I know that I can. And basically I want to make up for everything that I could have done against Houston. And we were able to come out with a tie of that game. So if we can come out with a tie of that game with, a mistake or some mistakes I made, that I figured we can start winning games.
Ethan, thank you so much for your time and congrats on the win.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Ethan. Bringing in Julian Araujo.
Hi, Julian. Thanks for joining us. We have a first question from Adam Serrano. Adam, your line's unmuted.
Julian, congratulations on the big win. Speak about, your performance. You really seem to kind of go in there with no fear. What's your mentality at right now when you're playing along that right wing? We've said before, it's not necessarily your normal position, but how have you kind of adapted to that role, and how did you adapt to it today?
I'm just taking in the information from the coaches and from all the staff, from the players that play that position. I just go in with a mentality that's just another game, and it's another opportunity to showcase myself. And I just take it game by game and play by play. Having information from the midfielders, from the right back, from the center backs, everything, it just makes it a lot easier for me. I knew my job was to stay inside and not let any balls be played inside, and just play out wide and get there. It all comes easy when you have a team like we do. They support me, and yeah.
Thanks, Julian. The next question is for Scott French. Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Julian. I thought that the defensive organization we saw today was some of the best I've seen from the Galaxy in really a couple of seasons. Can you talk a little bit about what you guys were doing that's different, what it is that kind of made up that kind of defensive performance?
No, yeah, of course. I think we all played really well today. I mean, it was a different case from when we played in Orlando. I know we came back with a mentality that we want to win, and we need to be better, and everybody individually needs to be better, and we need to be better as a group. We worked hard for the past 2 weeks, and we knew our goal was to win this game, and now we're focused for our next game. I know that just practicing and communication and just wanting to win and play together as a team helped us out a lot, and yeah.
Was there anything specific that you were doing in terms of marking or in terms of taking care of space that is different than you guys were doing before?
I mean, for me, it was just keeping everything outside and not letting anything be played inside. For the center backs and the right back, I think it was just playing 1v1s, winning our physical duels and not getting beat 1v1. I know Rolf's job was for them to play out wide, and my job was for them to play out wide and for us to force them out wide and kind of double team them and win that duel. Yeah, I think that was just the change there.
Wonderful, thank you.
We have another question from Giovanni Garcia. Giovanni, go ahead. Your line's unmuted.
Hi, Julian. You had an incredible performance. You assisted on both goals today. Obviously, coming into the game, not that many people gave you guys an opportunity, but what was your mindset coming into this game, obviously after you guys lost the 6-2 game and you being the main focal point for the Galaxy today?
My main focus was just to win, go out there and do whatever I got to do to help the team get a W, get the 3 points. I know that's what everybody's mentality was. We all wanted to come here and we wanted to win, and I think it's the first time we've won here at their stadium, and we're all very excited and happy. I know we were really mad at the fact that they beat us 6-2 or 6-3, whatever it was. But we didn't let that faze us, and we came back, and it was a new game. We all were hyped about the game today, and we knew that if we played together as a team like we did today, and we had each other's back, and we knew we played like we knew we could, we could definitely beat them. We were able to fight for that 90 minutes. I know we beat them the whole 90 minutes, and if we continue to play like that, I think we can beat anything.
We have another question from Adam Serrano. Adam Serrano, go ahead.
Julian, Ethan spoke a lot about the intensity of training this week. Can you elaborate on that? Just sort of, were you guys kind of feeling pressure, after the way that Orlando ended that 6-2 game? What was going through your heads this week as you prepared for that? Because it really seemed like you guys were, very aggressive from the opening whistle. You had your little tussle with Mark Anthony Kaye. Just seemed to be a little bit of extra intensity there.
No, yeah, I mean, the whole week was very intense. It was a hard week it was a hard 2 weeks of training. Coming back from Orlando, we knew what our goal was and who our opponent was going to be our first game. We knew that we wanted to win and come back and show our supporters and everybody that supports us and our coaches, our staff, and our just mainly ourselves that we can play as a team and we can fly for a full 90 minutes. And like I said earlier, if we continue to do that, we can do a lot. Yeah, I know. Like Zubak said, it was very intense. Training was very intense. We were going at it for the whole 2 weeks. It was hard, but it prepared us very well for this game. We knew that it was going to be hard. We knew that it was going to be it's a rivalry game. So we all knew that it was going to be an intense game, and the one that fights the more is going to win the game. So, and I think that's what we did today.
Thank you for your time, Julian, and congrats on the win and the 2
Thank you guys
assists.
so much.
Have a good one. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We will be bringing LA Galaxy midfielder Sebastian Lletget next. So if you have a question for Sebastian, please use the hand raise function on the Zoom bottom right corner, or feel free to message me directly on the chat feature, or message me at 310-995-8561. We'll start with questions in English for Lletget, followed by questions in Spanish. Hi everyone, we have LA Galaxy midfielder Sebastian Lletget. We will start off with a question from Kevin Baxter. Kevin, your line is unmuted.
What's up? Kevin?
Yes, there. How about that?
There you go. I can hear you.
Thanks for doing this. What was it like with the fake crowd noise? It sounded really weird where we are. Did it affect you guys, or did it seem strange to you at all?
You know what? It wasn't so bad, to be honest, I guess, on the field. Because in Orlando, everything was super quiet. So I think it was kind of, maybe not for you guys, but it was actually okay for us. We kind of gave it a little bit of noise, a little bit of edge. But again, I mean, we're so focused in the game that it kind of like, it kind of zoned, you know, we were so zoned in that we didn't even notice it at times, to be honest.
Yeah. Next question is for Adam Serrano. Adam, go ahead.
Sebastian, congrats on the goal. We spoke the other day sort of about the intensity of this rivalry. Given the way the last game went, the last 2 games really, what did it mean for you guys to kind of make a statement and pick up a win?
Yeah, no, I think, well, I mean, going into this game, I was really emphasizing, how we need to be organized against, just moving forward in general. We need to be more organized as a team, more disciplined, and we'll actually end up doing less running, but more efficient running. And I think we showed that today. On a hot day, I know it was tough for both teams, but I thought we dealt with it the best. And, we knocked them off their high horse, man. I mean, I know they did what they did in Orlando to us, but, we got to focus on now and yeah, hopefully we shut them up a little bit.
Next question is for Sophie Nicolo. Sophie, go ahead. Sophie, your line's unmuted.
Hey, can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, hey, Sebastian. Congratulations on the win and great goal.
Thank you.
After speaking to you earlier this week, it seemed there was some obvious, trepidation going into this game. As a player, especially coming out of Orlando, that must have been very satisfying today, that result and that performance.
Yes. No, it honestly it was. It meant even more like to us. I mean, getting our first, we knew going into this game, whether it be LAFC or another team, we knew we had to get our first one of the year. I think that was more than anything, that was our focus. Of course it's a Clásico and you want to beat your rival, but more than anything, we just wanted to get a win and then to get a shutout as well. I could be wrong, but I think it's the first time that we shut them out in all of the games that we played them. So
yes,
it is, right? Yeah. So I think that's it's a testament to our effort today and our organization, which like I said, it was something that I really emphasized, and I think the coach emphasized going into this game, that something that we really needed to do.
Thanks, Seb. The next question is for Scott French. Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Seb, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, my man?
Hey. Two questions, really. First one is your goal. It comes 10 minutes into the second half on a very hot day, and that 2-0 was a huge step for you guys. Can you talk just about the importance of getting the goal that early in the second half? And then secondly, just the defensive organization all over the field today. I don't think I've seen you guys that organized defensively in a couple of seasons.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think first, another thing we spoke about, at halftime was if we sniff blood, we got to go for the kill. As much as we wanted to hold on to 1-0 and as much as we were organized in the first half, we still wanted to get that second goal. And I thought it was huge. And, I was really I really wanted it, man. I mean, I saw the opportunity, and Julian, gave me a great ball. And, I saw a bit of space between the center backs and the outside back, and I just went for it, So it was good in that sense. But I think more than anything, I can't name one player that stepped on the field that didn't really do their job, and I think moving to Wednesday, we got to keep that up, that organization, that discipline. And we actually end up, it's like less is more in a way. Like, we probably didn't run as much as we used to, but we were so much more organized. And, so I think we got to keep that up. That's a big point.
Thanks.
We have one last one in English for Adam Serrano. Adam, go ahead.
Sebastian, you wrote "Trust the Process" a few weeks ago.
Right.
How are you feeling about that sentiment now? And what does it mean for this team kind of going forward? How do you build upon this and make sure that you're able to have that consistency and that process can bear some fruit?
Yeah, no, I was obviously, coming back from Orlando, being very disappointed from our performance, individually and as a team. But again, those are the times that you gotta be more together than ever. And I think we did just that. We concentrated on our training. We fixed what we did wrong, and we stuck to it. So I think, we celebrate today. We have a day off tomorrow. But we got to do it again on Wednesday. So I think it's a great step. I think it's a huge step for this team, but we just got to be, consistent. And I think that's obviously been a criticism of us, that we need to be more consistent. So I think in these run of games that hopefully we can prove that we are a team that can be that.
We have the first question in Spanish for Jad Herrera. Jad, go ahead.
Sebastián, felicidades por el triunfo. Hola. Hubo mucha similitud con aquella goleada, pero en esta ocasión parece que lograron mantener el ritmo por todo el partido. Además que en esta ocasión contaron con Carlos Vela. ¿Qué tan importante fue para ustedes contenerlo a él desde el principio y al ataque en general desde muy temprano en el partido?
Sí, bueno, antes de este partido yo hablé mucho de que tenemos que estar mucho más organizados que de lo que estábamos en Orlando. Y bueno, entrando a este partido,
lo trabajamos mucho y bueno, ellos tienen su mejor jugador, que ya sabemos que ha jugado muy bien para ellos. Pero bueno, yo creo que Insúa jugó muy bien. Toda la línea 4 jugó muy bien, organizado, con mucha disciplina. Eso es lo que tiene que seguir. Bueno, es Vela o vamos a enfrentar mucho más, ¿cómo se dice opponent?
¿Rival?
Sí, rival, ya, gracias. Gracias, hermano. Sebas, crack, MVP. Oh, hey, the best guy. Oh, sorry. Pero ya, no, tenemos que seguir así, organizados y con disciplina, para la respuesta para tu pregunta.
Gracias, Eva. La siguiente pregunta es para Enrique Gutiérrez, adelante.
Sí, buenas tardes, Sebastián. Felicidades por el triunfo. Te quería preguntar, obviamente durante la semana ustedes dijeron que se habían preparado bien, que habían cambiado algunas cosas, que habían ajustado para no cometer los mismos errores, etcétera, etcétera. Pero a mí me gustaría saber qué les dijo Guillermo hoy antes del partido, porque yo supongo que algo tuvo que haber dicho para que ustedes tuvieran esa intensidad, esa concentración durante los 90 minutos, no los 70 minutos que pasó en Orlando, como ya mencionaba también mi compañero Jad. ¿Qué les dijo él antes del partido?
Fue eso, fue exactamente eso, que nosotros tenemos un equipo que puede durar 90 minutos jugando bien, no solo 45, 70 minutos. Esto es un equipo que puede dar más. Y él sabía eso. Él dijo, en Orlando, bueno, no jugamos en muchos meses, ahí hay una excusa, pero hoy trabajamos muy bien en los entrenos y no hay excusa. Hoy él sabía que tiene un equipo que va a correr y va a dar todo y bueno, con esa intensidad y organización.
Tenemos tiempo para una última pregunta. Salvador Pérez. Adelante, Salvador.
¿Qué tal, Sebastián? ¿Cómo estás? Salvador Pérez hablando desde México. Oye, hablábamos hace unos días, previo al juego contra el LAFC, hablábamos un poco de la importancia que sería contener a un hombre como Carlos Vela, de la importancia que sería no darle espacios. Hoy prácticamente no dejan, ahora sí que no le dan oportunidades a Carlos Vela. ¿Qué tan importante fue para que se pudieran llevar ahora sí que esta importante victoria, que también es la primera de LAFC en lo que va de la temporada, incluyendo MLS Back?
Seba, si nos das un segundo, creo que no te estás escuchando. I don't know if Barbara is there, if she can help see if we can test the audio. I think Jonah messed something up. Barbara, we can hardly hear Sebastian.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. Thank you. Do you need the question repeated, Sebastian?
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. I remember the question. Sí, no, sabemos que Vela lo que puede hacer. Lo ha mostrado muchas veces y en contra de nosotros. Pero hoy, para mí, enfocamos en él, pero más que nada enfocamos en todo el equipo. No solo hablamos de Carlos. Yo sé que no ha jugado en mucho tiempo y todo, pero bueno, nosotros también estamos todos en la misma y bueno, hoy fue un triunfo para este equipo, un triunfo muy importante.
Muchas gracias, Sebastián. Congrats on the win. Thank you.
Hermano, te quiero morir con eso está buenísimo.
Thank you, everyone. We now have LA Galaxy midfielder Jonathan dos Santos. We'll start with questions in English, followed by questions in Spanish. Jonathan will try to answer the first questions in English, right, Jonah?
Hola, hola.
Hola, Jonah. We'll start with the first question from Adam Serrano. Adam, go ahead.
Jonah, congratulations on the win.
Gracias.
How did it feel to be back there on the field? And can you speak about the team's performance, showing a lot of aggression really kind of trying to overpower them and kind of win this big rivalry game?
In English or Spanish?
Try in English, and if you can't, we'll translate.
Okay.
You can do it.
We believe in you. Come on.
I feel very happy to be back. It's the best feeling because it's been a long time. It's been like 5-6 months without feeling that feel. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. But the most important today is, as you say, the win against LAFC, a really good team. I think the team was really good from the beginning of the game. We start really good. We press really good in defender. We attack really good. So I'm really happy. Proud of my team. I think we deserve this win. It's really good to get that confidence that we need. And yes, I think this win is too for the fans that I know that they were watching us from their house, their home. So yes, we have to keep working. It's very important, as I say, this win, and we have to keep going.
Thank you, Jonah. The next question is for Giovanni Garcia. Giovanni, go ahead.
Hey, Jonah, congrats on the win. Obviously, when you came into the game, you guys were already up 2-0. How do you feel like from 1 to 10? How do you physically feel right now with your conditioning?
Yes, I don't feel 100%. It's difficult, no, because I've been like 6-7 weeks after my surgery without playing, so it's tough. And today the weather was not the best. It was too hot, but I feel good. I think it's very important that I'm back and play again with my team. So yes, I have to keep working, train hard, and yes, I have more games to get in shape.
We have a question from Wendy. Wendy, go ahead.
Hello, Jonah. Can you hear
Hello.
me? Hi. You speak really well English, actually.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. How do you feel coming back after the pandemic? Like, what's your experience with your team coming back? How do you guys think you're going to perform for this season? Because it's a very different time right now. So how do you feel? And also, what can you tell your fans right now that are watching you this way?
Yes, it feels weird because we never had this experience playing without fans, but I think it's the same for us. No, we knew the fans, we were watching us from the home, and we knew that this game was really important for us. So I'm proud, as I said, for my team. They play really good. We were working hard the last 2-3 weeks. So today, I think we put all the effort that the game needed. So yes, I think it's really good. It's a new experience too, as I said, playing without fans, but I think everything depends on us.
Ahora pasaremos a las preguntas en español para Jad del Reda con la primera. Adelante, Jad.
Gracias, Vicky. Jonah, felicidades.
Muchas gracias.
Oye, ¿podrías decir que esta es una victoria moral por lo que ustedes pues no ganaron en todo el año realmente hasta hoy? Y es un equipo que los humilla en Orlando. O sea, imagino que debe ser difícil llegar también concentrados y desarrollar este tipo de partido y en su propia casa.
Sí, la verdad que es un golpe sobre la mesa de que el Galaxy está aquí, el Galaxy está vivo. Sé que era muy importante este partido para nosotros, por la confianza. Llevamos, como tú dices, ¿no? Este año partido sin ganar. Es difícil salir de estos baches, pero gracias a Dios, hoy el equipo es un grandísimo esfuerzo. Lo que dije, ¿no? Me siento muy orgulloso de
de todo el equipo, porque, bueno, al fin de cuentas nosotros sabemos lo que hemos estado trabajando durante todas estas semanas atrás, así que hoy el equipo lo demostró. Sabemos que somos un equipo muy fuerte, que puede jugar cualquiera. Hoy se demostró, ¿no?, que, por ejemplo, Zubak hizo un gran partido, metió gol, me siento muy contento por él, que al final pues también aprovechó su oportunidad. Pero no solo él, ¿no? Yo creo que todo el equipo en líneas generales ha hecho un partidazo contra un gran equipo. Y sí, yo creo que este partido va a cambiar la historia del equipo. Yo creo que se va a ver un equipo diferente durante lo que queda de temporada. Y bueno, hay que seguir. Sabemos que esto no se acaba aquí. Esto ha sido un partido, obviamente, un partido importante, pero bueno, hay que seguir trabajando.
Tenemos tiempo para 2 preguntas más. Katia Castorena, adelante.
Gracias, Vicky. Jona, justo también ¿Ya? Justo también lo decía Zubak, el tema de que necesitaban una victoria así para ver de qué son capaces y a lo mejor enracharse a partir de ahora. ¿Qué cambió y qué se dijo entre ustedes sobre eso? Y segunda pregunta, ¿qué pensaste al ver a Vela tener que abandonar la cancha con la lesión? Tú después regresas y él había salido por lesión.
Sí. Bueno, sobre la primera pregunta, sí, mucha razón lo que dice Subo, ¿no? Yo creo que el equipo necesitaba esta victoria, porque al final, lo que digo, ¿no? El hecho de estar perdiendo, empatando, perdiendo, empatando, es complicado, ¿no? Es complicado para lo anímico, pero bueno, el equipo nunca se vino abajo. Yo que estoy adentro del vestuario, te puedo decir que estuvimos trabajando muchísimo, somos una gran familia, nos llevamos muy bien todos en general. Y bueno, gracias a Dios que esta victoria se dio contra un grandísimo equipo que es el LAFC, que lo demostró en estas 2 temporadas pasadas. Y bueno, la verdad que como digo, ¿no? Estoy muy orgulloso, estoy muy feliz, estoy feliz también obviamente por mi vuelta y poder ayudar al equipo. Y sobre la Vela, sí, una tristeza, ¿no? Porque al final sabemos lo que es Vela para el fútbol, para el MLS, para su equipo. Ojalá que no sea nada grave, ojalá que solo sea una molestia que ha tenido. Sé que también él ha estado pues casi igual que yo, ¿no? Tiempo sin jugar partidos oficiales y bueno, ojalá que se recupere y como digo, que no sea nada grave porque el fútbol lo va a necesitar, su equipo obviamente también y bueno, que se recupere muy pronto.
Y ya la última, que Jona se tiene que ir para Salvador Pérez. Salvador, adelante.
Jona, ¿cómo estás? Salvador Pérez,
felicitándote
por tu regreso y por la victoria. Oye, Jona, hablando un poco sobre el tema de Carlos, él venía ahora sí que disputando su primer partido a la par de lo que lo hiciste tú en este sentido. Por ahí Carlos sale al momento por una pisada. ¿Cómo evitar, Jona, en ese sentido, que te pudiera pasar en esta situación algo similar a ti? Porque vamos, o sea, ¿te sientes en condiciones de jugar los 90 minutos en el siguiente partido contra Seattle o no, Jona?
Bueno, es que es complicado, ¿no? Cuando llevas tanto tiempo sin jugar, llevamos no sé si 5 o 6 meses sin jugar, ninguno de los dos, y obviamente hay que tener cuidado, no hay que tener paciencia. Obviamente a mí me encantaría jugar 90 minutos, no sé si estoy todavía para 90 minutos. Lo importante es que vaya poco a poco, yo creo que y después más de una cirugía, ¿no? No puedo ir con prisa, por mucho lo que te digo, por mucho de que quiera estar ahí jugando los 90 minutos y poder estar aportando cada minuto. Pero bueno, al final yo no soy el que decide, ¿no? El que decide es el entrenador y si me quiere poner 90 minutos, lo voy a hacer, voy a estar ahí, voy a estar para lo que me necesite. Pero bueno, ya lo más importante es que volví y el futuro pues ya se verá a ver cómo me va llevando mi cuerpo y obviamente pues el técnico, ¿no?
Muchas gracias por tu tiempo, Jonathan, y felicidades por la victoria.
Gracias, un saludo a todos.
Nos
Gracias.
vemos, chao.
Nos vemos.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday.
Thanks, Steve.